Sometimes it's a good idea to look behind you. If you hear whispers in the darkness or feel an icy touch when no one is around, you may be in the grips of something paranormal. From more ghost entities coming out of TikTok to something that literally scared a couple of security officers to the point of abandoning their jobs. Here are 10 strange and mysterious things that were caught on video that we are pretty sure will take away your sleep tonight. With that said, let's begin. Number 10. Being a streamer is already a demanding job. Adding paranormal activity to the mix can make things much harder, as this well-known influencer from Korea was about to find out. While streaming a popular MMORPG, he didn't realize the focus was about to shift from himself to what was taking place in the background. A window behind him suddenly shut itself, without anyone touching it. The incident happened when he was in the middle of a rant to the viewers about an unfavorable outcome to the last match of the game, when we see the stained glass window start sliding. Looking closely, we don't see any hands or possible strings to explain why this was happening. At the time, it was clear that he wasn't even aware of what was going on, he is later told by viewers in the chat.
여기 뭐냐? 여기 뭐야?
He later did a live reaction to the chilling incident, where we get to see the shock and horror on his face from what had happened mere feet behind him. What do you think of this one? Was it something strange and unexplained caught on camera, or just putting a good show for the viewers?
나 안 닫았어 진짜. 야 뭐야 이거. 야 이거 네가 닫았어? 자 동생한테 물어볼게요 형님들. 아 개소름 씨발. 아 솔직하게 물어볼게. 네가 닫았어? 어?
어제?
아 몰라 이거 문 닫은 거 창문 방송할 때 안 닫았어? 아 씨발 뭐야. 야 오늘 귀신 있어. fuck! 볼트 어서 오고.
나는 여기 앞에서 이렇게 다녔는데?
이거 뭐냐고. 어? 어? 엄마.
Number 9. According to Islamic folklore and myth, jinn are creatures that were created from a smokeless fire. They are separate from humans and inhabit a world opposite to our own. They are able to interact with mankind and be seen, only when or if they choose for such to happen. Posted with the title, Smoking People, the short clip had the internet buzzing with people saying that there was a small army of jinn were caught on video, as we see pillars of smoke information as the camera pans around. With such videos like these, there are more speculation and discussion than there are any actual facts. Who shot the video? Where and when was it recorded? All of these questions and more are never answered, and the endless cycle of discussion focuses on the visual. From the start, we are tempted to rule this one out of a case at CGI at work, but perhaps for a moment, consider this to be cluster of jinn. The list of questions to be answered would only grow. Mainly, is this an ominous sign of possible bad things to come? Number 8. There exist many urban legends of haunted taxis and ghost passengers floating around online for years. Some even dating as far back as the 90s. For one South Korean taxi driver, however, he is left to wonder what ghostly entity is possessing his vehicle. Dashboard cameras inside of the car caught something that is chilling and hard to explain. Without a driver, the car decided to speed down the street by itself and slam into a crossing light. The event was so strange that even provincial authorities and traffic officials have launched an investigation into the incident. Was this a ghost or a drive error? We can't say for sure, but this truly is strange. Number 7. Is this a ghost haunting the grounds of a Hyundai factory? Security cameras in the parking area captured the figure of a person standing near the entrance to the parking bay. The person doesn't move, but instead just stand there. We see their shadow casting in front of them from the light behind. The image of the figure looks like a person wearing a dark colored raincoat. The creepiest part is the way that they just stand there without even moving an inch. This would be creepy during the day, given that this happened in the nighttime only makes it scary to witness. After seeing the creepy figure on the security cameras, a guard on duty goes over to check out. When he gets there, however, he doesn't find anyone, and we see on the camera that whatever that was, it was gone. We don't see it leave on the video, but it suddenly vanishes into thin air. Many commented saying that it was a demon, some kind of glitch in the video, or even perhaps just a prank. To us, it almost looks like the Japanese umbrella ghost, called the Kasa Obake. What do you think? Do you agree?
Te asusta, güey.
Sale corriendo en putiza.
Y si esa madre es el gato, güey, que se convierte en
No,
esa
que
madre.
esta canija se
¿No
han hecho
crees?
16 fotos y un jalón.
Güey, ¿cómo le quedó el ojo? Bien. La verga, güey, vamos por el Diego, güey, para que vea esa madre.
¿Le adelanto más o qué?
Sí, güey, un poquito, güey.
No le estamos ahí, no sale, no hay peri. Entonces ya lo tomé 16.
¡A la verga,
¿Ya
güey!
llegaron o no? ¿Ya llegaron?
No, güey, apenas van, güey.
Apenas
Ahí van, mira. ¿Viste, güey? Y ahí van ustedes. ¿Viste? Se va a la verga, güey. ¿Ya vieron?
¡A la verga!
Here are at the number 6 spot and we have an unusual video. Posted online with only the caption, "I heard this creature again. We get an encounter with something that will give you nightmares." Listen for yourself and you are bound to agree. As the camera person walks through the woods in the dead of the night, we hear strange scratching noises. The noises continue as he keeps walking forward. We don't see anything, but we can tell that there is something there. The question is, do we really want to find out what it is? Eventually this happens. What was that? It looked like some kind of humanoid creature or something worse. It remains hidden behind the trees and constantly screeches. We still don't know what that was, but we are sure we wouldn't have gone any closer to find out. Here we are at the halfway point of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We upload many scary and hard to explain paranormal videos for you to enjoy. Hit the bell to be notified whenever a new update goes live and follow all of our new socials below. Now with all of that out of the way, let's jump right back into the video. Number 5. The crowds look up at the sky in surprise and disbelief at the strange scoot ring that is hovering above them. Such occurrences can be hard to explain. We see that the ring is completely circular and judging by the size, we can only assume that it is very large and spans a vast distance. Some of the people on the ground below don't seem to be too bothered by it, while others look up and observe it. Many people in the comments claim this to be a UFO that was caught on camera. Maybe observing the crowd down below, others think it was some kind of result of government spying equipment on the environment. Possibly similar to the MK Ultra weather controlling machine that many people believe the government uses in order to control the weather. In this case, our question is a two-parter. Firstly, what do you think that smoke ring is? A possible UFO? A secret government project we aren't supposed to know about? Or do you think it's something even worse? Part 2 of the question is, have you ever seen anything like this in real life before? If you have so, please be sure to put your experience down below. We would love to hear about it. Number 4. This family thinks that their Ring doorbell camera captured a ghost walking past their home. In a post online with a video attached, they stated, "Apparently a ghost walked past my house, so my mother thinks." In the grainy black and white video, we see tow cars parked in the street when a person comes walking past from the right side of the screen. They are walking very fast and quickly disappear. The strange part is the way their body seems to be semi-transparent. They look as if they have no feet at all. We can see what looks like a jacket and hat of a man, but his feet are see-through. The further away he gets, the more he disappears. What is even more creepy is the clothing that he is wearing. It seems like old-time style clothing, something that a middle-aged man from the 1950s would wear. If we slow down the video and take a closer look, we see it looks like a jacket and an old-style hat. The figure walks very fast and seems to be dissolving with each step he takes, before becoming almost transparent and dissolved by the end. This capture is truly an interesting and crazy one to explain. Number 3. This girl on TikTok managed to capture the moment she was scared out of her mind while she recorded a dance video to post to her profile. Pay very close attention to the door behind her. As she begins to dance for the camera, the door suddenly closes all by itself. The look on her face says it all. She was surprised, confused and scared all at the same time. Some people claim that you can see a child or some kind of shadow figure behind her before the door closed. Did you see it? The ghost of someone behind her causing this to happen as she tried to record the video to post on TikTok.
Y ahí me cago toda.
What do you think? Was this caused by paranormal activity or was it simply the wind? Number 2. You might remember in recent videos we featured the case of Beth and Angel 69 on the channel. She was victim of many paranormal happenings in recent times. It all started with a shadow figure stalking to the grounds of some woods near a church, across the road from a church near her home. After that went on for a while, she had recently started experiencing worse paranormal activity. It is to the point that she is losing sleep and having breakdown from everything that is happening. In 2 update videos she shared some of the news what is currently going on with her. She even captured new video footage of some of the new strange happenings taking place. Here is her updates in her own words.
You know, I don't know if this thing is human or paranormal. Whatever it is dark. So the nights of not sleeping well are kind of getting to me. But I just want to keep you guys posted the best I can. I know a lot of people are interested, and but I gotta tell you, it just doesn't feel like a natural thing to grab your phone in the middle of the night and start recording everything that you see and hear. So okay, I'm gonna do my best to do this last part in 2 videos or less. Alright, this is a view from our security camera. You can see the church over there. There's nobody there. Nobody has gone in or out. There's not even a car driving by. There's nobody in our yard. Nobody in our driveway. Sorry, our timestamp is completely wrong. I know this because at about 2 a.m. we hear what sounds like a male just screaming, and I can show you the moment it happens because you'll see that. What is that? It's like, and I know it's this moment that it happens because in about a second my husband grabs his gun and he runs outside. You'll see him. There's a spotlight. There's my husband. I apologize. He's in his underwear. He goes around the corner, see if anyone's over there. There's nobody in our yard. Nobody. The cameras were triggered, and they're triggered by movement, yet nobody's there. At this moment, he said it sounded like someone was running up the driveway, so he ran back over to check. Nothing. So, my question is, it's not raining, it's not, what's that? Right there. And it just so happened to be at the moment we hear that scream. Yeah.
Number 1. Here we are at the end of the list, and we of course have a very interesting entry to close things out with. A video that had no choice but to save up for the top spot. Posted with the caption, "Full apparition figure caught on live Facebook video June 9th, strange times." This is what happened.
That's my backyard. I'm zooming in a little piece. This is the exact spot that I just... Hold on. Listen, dog. What in the fuck is going on around this shit right here? This is the exact spot that I just...
We can clearly see the figure manifest and run past from outside of the door. What that was, we still can't decide or explain. Some people said it looked like a werewolf, others think there was a ghost or some kind. Whatever it was, it seems to have backward facing knees and runs at an amazing speed. Some think it was just smoke of the cigarette that he was smoking. The problem with that explanation, however, is that he would not see it from the same perspective that the camera does and thus would not have reacted the same way. What do you think about this encounter? Be sure to comment down below and let us know. Thank you for reaching the end of the video. Which was your favorite entry on the list? Be sure to tell us and I'll see you next time.